Sweet Francais, number 4.
Number
4. All right.
You teach high school?
Well, 5 through 12.
Okay, 5 through 12. Okay, so it occurs to me while I'm watching you that you've had experience conducting students for which you're not exactly sure they're going to do what you want to do, and there's a little bit of that. Please come on right now here, and so I encourage you right now to let go of that a little bit and just have 100% faith in these lovely people out here that they're going to do exactly, they're going to play exactly where you put it. And so what does that mean actually physically, right? So be a little more stable in your stance and a little less from the waist, okay? And just bring things in a little bit more to this, little box right in front of you, and see if you can do some of the same gestures and bringing them in the same way. Beautiful cueing and all of that you're doing is really lovely. But with that in mind, absolutely they're gonna come with me in every way that I want them to. Okay, try it again from the top.
All right, beginning.
And get a chance to sort of play around with that a little bit. Tell me just of that much of the piece that you've done, what's the loudest point?
Right, this section here before 20.
Okay, so
The snare drum coming in
15,
here.
16, so 17?
Yeah, and then actually even louder probably here at 20 where the snare drum comes in.
Okay, so I want you to focus just specifically on bringing your size down. Just as Professor Coleman was saying, you can do a lot with a little bit. So bringing your size down, well, let's just do the exact same spot. So, and then really think about, how small can you get right here? Just do this with me. Right here, the tip of your baton is right in this tiny little space. Okay? Right, and now just a little bit bigger. Just a little bit. Okay, and so we're going to imagine that down here is more, mezzo piano. And by the way, you can do a lot of very intense musical gestures and show line and do all of these things in a very small little space. So just try that. And so that then, when you get to this louder spot, about as big as you were at the beginning will make a bigger difference. Bigger difference. Okay, no pun intended. All right.
All right, beginning again. Here's the beginning.
Do that again. It's the rebound. So you start great, your prep is good, and then boom, up here. So right after that down. The conductor down at Long Beach, I saw him talk about this at a session. From a very young age, little kids were told to be quiet, right? We go like this, right? Shh, shh, like this. And it's this gesture of bringing your hand closer to you. Shh. So if you think about, we're conducting out here, and you want softer, there's a natural, all of us as players naturally react to that coming in here. So right at that moment where you had the bigger, right here at 20, and then we get to the pianissimo there at 25. Amazing things will happen if you just go from out here, bring your arms just in this way and do the same thing that you're doing, but closer to your face and closer into your body. Why don't you start there at 17, yeah.
17. This is 14. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, it'll take some getting used to explore this plane. For me personally, I get distracted by having a pinky out here. I see orchestral conductors will do this too. I think, I don't know, we all feel differently about it. But for me, I really want to look at the tip of your baton. I don't mean you specifically, but anybody who's conducting. That's where I want to look. We spent all this time really working on getting our energy and focus there. And then for me, that, and also just when you watch your video, also the same thing with your first finger on this hand. There's a little bit, it's a tool to use, but make sure that you're also being mindful of doing some other sorts of shapes with your hand to give some different sorts of looks. Okay? All right, Sheri.